Hi guys, my name is Chatty. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really sorry if my voice sounds really weird. I'm kind of sick, as you might have seen my last vlog. But I thought today we could have a little catch up and we can talk about some of my intentions I'm setting for my 24th year on this planet. I feel like I said that really weird, but I don't know how else to say that. If you've never seen me before, hi, my name is Chatty. I make videos about theatre, fashion, beauty, and basically whatever the fuck I want. Basically, please like, comment, subscribe. I've had so many people watch my videos in the last couple of days and subscribe to my channel, and that's really fun and really exciting. So stay, it's really fucking fun over here. So yeah, let's get into the video. There are so many things to catch you guys up on. So obviously, new background. I'm back at my mum's in Milton Keynes. I am happy to have a roof over my head and to be back with my family, but also being with my family is a lot. I feel a little bit out of place because my family have kind of adapted to life without me, and so a lot of my room isn't my room. If I pan to that side, you've got my little sister's books from the Brats and all a bunch of random things, and half my wardrobes is my mum's. So I feel a little bit like an alien who's just visiting, but that's all right. I don't mind. I'm super happy to be home. I also feel like I've left half my heart in Germany, which sounds so really fucking dramatic, but I think it's because I'm a romantic and I really appreciate my friendships. But my Tina family obviously are still all there, and I miss them so bad. I saw these people almost every day for almost 2 years, and it's really weird because when I came home I thought I am closer to my friends here. I have missed them so much, it literally hurts. But I feel really weird because they're all in London and I'm in Milton Keynes, so it feels like there's still this little wedge between us all, because I cannot get to them that easily or as often as I used to. I can't see them as frequently. Two of my other best friends live in Birmingham. I don't know, it feels like there's still something. So I feel a little bit like an alien, and I feel a little bit like what's the word? I'm not on the same level as my friends anymore, because my closest friends in Germany and in London, they all either moved in with their partners or they've got their own place or they're working, and we'll get into work in a second, but they've all, I don't know, and I'm back living in a single room with my mum and my little sister, and there's nothing wrong with that, there's no shame, but I feel like where my friends are and where I am are not quite on par. Yeah, I feel like a flop. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I know it's valid the way I'm feeling, but in comparison to my peers, I'm not eating, if I'm being completely honest. So now we're gonna talk about job. I don't have one. It's really bad. It's giving me a lot of stress. I'm not someone who thrives. That was further away than I thought. I am not someone who thrives with nothing to do. Obviously, I can go to the gym, obviously I can go to class, but those things require money. And have I put money away to get me through a couple months? Yes. Is it gonna last me forever? No. Also, October was a busy month. I had a birthday and a ton of auditions. October money has run out, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna try and stay my ass home, if that's okay. Obviously have been auditioning, but haven't got anything yet. I've got a really exciting recall on Monday, and I'm really hoping I get to be on finals on Thursday and Friday. Please. But even then, hypothetically, this contract doesn't start till March. So then what do I do for the next couple months? So finding a muggle job is really hard. The job market in London or just anywhere is really tough. I had an interview for Dishoom the other day. I applied for this job I randomly saw last night. I got the Dishoom rejection and I went on a mad one on Indeed, and I applied for this job that's 20 minutes away from my house by car. I said, oh great, yeah, waitress. Didn't realise you can't get there by public transport, and I can't drive. I I'm a professional passenger princess for now. I'm going to learn to drive soon, but still can't do it right now. And it's like 20 pounds each way by Uber. So, and now I have to tell him I can't do it because I can't drive. So that's not ideal. Well, my phone just stopped recording, so we're back, take 2. First things first, I want to be more experimental with my fashion. I think that includes being weirder with it, but not solely. I think I used fashion like an armor before, but a really weird armor that didn't really fit because I still felt so uncomfortable in my body. And I felt like there was, I don't know, it felt like I feel like there was a lot of restrictions with me in being experimental with my fashion. My mum thinking it was weird, not being able to afford to want to look the way I want to look, body dysmorphia, a whole ton of things. But one of those things have been taken care of, i.e. my tits. So I'm really excited to be more intentional with my wardrobe, intentional with what I buy. That's something I've been trying to practice more often in the last few months. I was really good at it when I was like in college, and then I got lazy. And I started shopping fast fashion a lot more again. And I'm not saying that we'll have another conversation about fast fashion industry and how I feel about that, but another topic for another day. But I want to be more curated in the things that I wear and more intentional with what I buy, and maybe get a little weird. I also don't think I could do it that much in Stuttgart because it's not as weird as London. I feel like I can get away with a lot more in London than I do in Stuggy. So I think, like the other day, I've been wearing really cute outfits. Have I gotten any pictures? No. But take my word for it, they were kind of weird and they were really cute and I really liked them. And I think I want to play more with shape, with textures, with colours, with patterns. I think I am trying to let go of being kind of one-dimensional in the way I dress. Basic, I guess. The next thing, I couldn't say next. The next thing, the next intention, I want to really lean into the love of my craft, which sounds really fucking wanky if I do say so myself. But I really think I have fallen in love with what I do more now than ever. I think when I was younger, it was almost like flagellation. Like I thrived off the if a teacher was mean to me, I was like I deserved it, or the praise of it. Like I would get, oh, lovely kicks, Tatty, and immediately I was like, that's why I do this or whatever. Not solely the reason, but it was, I don't know, it was really like a weird relationship, and I had so much anxiety around singing. It literally put the fear of God into me. And acting I always loved, but I felt like I couldn't, it wasn't for me because I was a dancer or I did musical theatre. And I think in the last few months, especially with singing, I have fallen so much in love with it that I want to learn so much more, because also that is the thing that I needed in order to fall in love with singing. People were like, oh, just find the emotion. I needed technique. I have the emotion. Baby, I can act. But I needed the technique, and I needed people to explain it to me in the ways that my brain understood in order for myself to be able to reproduce that sound. And then I could go, oh, that's what I was missing. And now when I'm like, oh, something's a little funky, I can fix it. I couldn't do that before. And it genuinely makes me so happy. Same as dance. I missed class so bad whilst I was in Germany. It was like I was withering away because I wasn't stretching all these different muscles. Like I joined the Ricky Jinks company class, and I think it's the most beautiful thing ever, but I am so self-conscious at the current point in time because these people who've been doing contemporary their entire lives, or they're like poppers and stuff like that, and I haven't been able to train in stuff that of that style really that much. And I am working on my confidence in that, because I know I feel like a little embarrassed because I'm like MT base and everyone's like, I'm a commercial dancer. And I feel like our qualifications are not the same. But I really I want to do heels classes and learn to be sexy in that way. I want to, I don't know, do more contempt stuff. I want to find my flow. I want so much for myself. I want to read more plays. I want to try screen acting. I want to try short films. I really want to delve deeper into the thing I love to do. Because now there's a greater part of me who's doing it for the love and not just for some kind of weird self-bullying kind of situation. Like, I used to be like, oh, if a teacher isn't mean to me, like, they don't care about me. And I feel like that's obviously the dance world I've been raised in. Like, if someone's like a choreographer or the teacher's picking on you, it's because at least they're looking at you. And like, if I didn't get notes, even during Tina, if I didn't get notes, I was fucking sobbing. And I think there is a space for that, but I want to do more, learn more for myself. I really want to lean more into observe less, do more. I feel like I have a habit of watching people live and do life, and they're feeling like a wall, like I can't do that, so I don't. And I feel like I spent my entire life observing people just wanting to do that or be that, and I can't. I'm sick of it. I'm over it. I'm over it. And that's not saying I haven't lived, because fuck me, I've lived too far. But I think I need to get rid of this thing I have in my head of watching people be and exist and stop doing the things, which then leads into my next point of do new things and do things that scare me. Oh, to add on to my last point, I think I kind of know why I do this. I don't know. I think in the circumstances I've been in, i.e. being a low income kid in a private school, I feel like I've always been through the looking glass. Like, everything has always been unattainable for me. So I still kind of move through the world with that mentality that no matter what I do or how much I want to try or whatever, it will always be unattainable. Therefore, the only thing I can afford to do is sit back and watch. But I'm over it. This isn't secondary school anymore. This isn't SMB. And I feel like I owe it to myself to let go of that mentality. I want to read more. I want to see more, travel more, do all these things. So, try new things. I want to try reformer Pilates. I want to try reformer Pilates. I want to model. I don't want to be a model. I don't think I can be, but I would like to model. I think that'd be really fucking fun. There's a list. Let me read the list. I want to do more photography. I want to do film. I want to try all these crazy things that I think. I want to sing in gigs, and I have never said that. If you would have told me that in first, second, or even third year at college, I would have told you you're mad. I literally would have told you you were mentally ill. But I think there is something in me this year that has woken up. That I don't know if it's because, 25 is like you're an adult in my head. And so being 24 feels like the first time I've woken up and felt closer to being an adult. Or do you know when people wake up and you're like, oh, I feel different? 24, I woke up and I went, oh my god, I'm 24. That feels like, one of my friends was like, oh, I'm thinking of like having kids in 2 years, and I was like, already? Like, she's gonna be 25, 26, she could have kids. But in my head, it's not clicking. Let's try. Maybe, I'm not saying I'm gonna be doing runway, but like, let's try an editorial. Let's try a print magazine. That's something I really would love to dabble in. There's so many things that I want for myself that I'm going to give myself. But 24 is kind of where I think my head is clicked. I'm like, this is where it starts. This is my year, babes. It's my year. I really want to take my language learning more seriously this year. My German specifically, because my partner is German, I feel like I need to be more proficient in it. I think just not even from like a necessity, but just from like a love standpoint. It's wonderful. that she can speak English. It is how we communicate. It's how our relationship works. However, I do feel like, I don't know if I could like communicate with her parents more, or like, I don't know. I think it'd be a really beautiful thing. And I also really want to start relearning Tree. If you don't know, my mom is Ghanaian. You probably wouldn't know. I've never said it. My mom's Ghanaian, and my family speak Tree, Ga, and we don't speak fancy. Tree, Ga, and English. And my grandma, who passed away sadly, was my favorite person in the world, and she's the only person who spoke Tree to me. And I've lost quite a lot of it because my mum only really speaks English to me. She speaks Tree around the house or to like other family members, or Ga, but she's never taught me Ga, and that's a really hard language to learn. I don't know about that one, but Tree I have some familiarity with, so I really want to learn Tree because it's also something I would love to pass on to my kids if I have them one day. Just to people, I don't know, I think it's such a beautiful language, and it makes me feel makes me feel closer and more connected to my grandma, to my heritage, because I feel like a real diaspora kid when I can understand Tree, but I can't speak it. I don't like my accent when I speak it because I sound really English, so I stop speaking it, and that's really bitten me in the ass. So I just need to like get over it. If anyone watching does speak Tree and would like to help me practice, would be much appreciated. I've considered going to my cousins, but I'm concerned they will laugh at me, because I would laugh at me. And lastly, I just want to keep learning more. I love to learn. Like, I love school for learning, and I have spent the last year learning about so many things in the world, and I just want to do that more. I want to know everything. I know it's not physically possible. I am aware of that, but I will never not have this kind of desire to be a better person, to learn more, to better myself, to, I don't know, there is so many. I love being a vessel of information. I am the friend who knows random shit, and I enjoy being that friend. I never not want to be that friend. And so I just want to keep educating myself on the world and world events. I'm telling you, the world is a fucking crazy place, and the only way we're gonna make it better is through education. Stay in school, kids. Obviously, there's a lot of other things I want to do for myself, but those are like the biggest things in my dome that I want to achieve in the next year, that I feel like will better me as a person for my coming years. So yeah. And once again, I'm Tatiana Gilbertson. Why did I say my full name? That was really weird. But I hope you guys like this video so much. It's been such a long time since we had a sit-down chat, and I've actually really much enjoyed it because it feels like everything's been so fucking hectic the last couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm super excited. I have a really cool idea for a video next week, so hopefully I've planned that and it fucking eats. But I'm really excited to film that and get that ready for you guys. So yeah, once again, like, comment, subscribe. It means the world when people comment shit on my videos. What the fuck? Why do you know who I am? I've been cheesing this whole fucking video. I'm in such a good mood when I film. When I film. I freaking love you guys. Tell me how you feel about the setup. Again, farther back than I thought. Tell me how you feel about the setup, the lighting, if there's any videos you guys want to see, and I will see you next week.